What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to a video from my opinion on what the top 10 in FIFA 21 should have been. Of course, EA released the full top 100 or so players and we've actually got about 200 players available to our knowledge today a couple days ago. And what I wanted to do, I thought they were going to release it like they did in previous years where they do it in like blocks of 20. And I had, with partnership with Your Foot Card, which are these guys right here, I had planned my top 10 and I was going to compare it to how FIFA released their top 10. Now, I got 9 of the 10 players in the top 10 the same. Some of the ratings very similar, some of them not quite the same. But what we're going to do here today, guys, is go through what I had as a top 10 compared to what EA had as a top 10. And what I want you guys to do at home in the comment section down below is put in what your top 10 would have been, who they were, and what rating they would have been. Before we get into that, as I say, guys, this video is brought to you today by Your Foot Card. You can get these absolutely fantastic cards from Your Foot Card's website. They have all the different card designs. You can even have custom cards. So if you want yourself on a card, you can go and put yourself on a card. You can go and build your Pro Clubs team. You can go and build your FIFA Ultimate Team. You can build last year's teams, this year's teams. You can give players stats that you think that they should have and then get them printed out and sent to you. They are absolutely fantastic service. And with that in mind, let's start off with number 10. And number 10 is a weird one because as you can see on the screen, it is, for me, Sergio Ramos. It is actually Ter Stegen in the top 10. They're not in exact order either because of the way I've got the cards here. But yeah, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen was in the top 10. He is the only person that I didn't get right, I suppose. And I thought Sergio Ramos was going to be in the top 10. And this is the card that I thought Sergio Ramos was going to have. I thought he was going to have a 91 rated card. Obviously, he had a sensational season with Real Madrid winning the league. He's also doing bits for Spain. He's scoring lots of goals. I know a lot of penalties, but he is scoring lots of goals. And I thought he was going to have a 91 rated card. EA ended up giving him an 89 rated card. I had a little bit too much pace on him, a fair bit more shooting on him. Dribbling and passing basically the same, and defending and physical not too far off either. So even though the overall is quite wildly different, the card itself is not too far off. In at number 9, guys, is Kylian Mbappe. Now, although he's not in the official top 10, because he's rated 90, and so are some of the people that are in the official top 10, I'm going to count this one as a dub. So I had Kylian Mbappe as a 90 as well. I guessed 96 pace, which was correct. I guessed 91 dribbling, which was correct. I guessed 39 defending and 78 passing, which were also correct. So not bad there. And I also guessed he would have 87 shooting and 75 physical, when in actual fact he has 86 shooting and 76 physical. Obviously, he has the 5-star, and this guy is going to be, I think, this year, Cristiano Ronaldo over the last 4 or 5 years as FIFA, as a gold card, has always had that gold card that is just heads and shoulders better than anybody, and he's even usable back end of the game. I think Mbappe is going to be that guy this year. I think everybody's been going to be going for him. Sorry, 5-star, 4-star on him, not 5-star, 5-star. And yeah, I think he's going to be the man of the year this year. In at number 8 is Sadio Mane, 90 rated for me, 90 rated from EA as well. So I suppose some of these are quite easy to guess. You know, I'm not calling myself like some oracle or anything because I got Mane's rating right. I went for a 90 rated left wing. He got a 90 rated left wing. I went for 95 pace. They gave him 94. I went for 91 dribbling. They gave him 90. Maybe I was being a bit too generous. I got his physical 1 lower as well. His passing 1 lower as well. His shooting bang on. And his defending bang on. So the card stats that I've got for Mane are basically about right. Obviously a great season for Liverpool. He started off well as well. Liverpool with a 4-3 win over Leeds. Of course, Mohamed Salah getting 3 of those goals and Van Dijk getting a goal as well. And Salah is one of the players that was also 90 rated that isn't in the top 10. But yeah, there you go, guys. Sadio Mane for me coming in at number 8. In at number 7 for EA, guys, is Virgil van Dijk, 90 rated. I've also got Virgil van Dijk in my top 10. However, I thought he was going to get a big upgrade. I thought he would be a 91 at the very least, potentially a 92 rated. You know, obviously Liverpool had a sensational season, and Van Dijk was just the heart of that defence. You know, widely regarded as the best centre-back in world football right now, or at least top 3. You know, you've got Van Dijk there. I thought he would be 92 rated, which I guess was a bit of a mistake there. And I've got 3 more pace on him, 1 more shooting, 2 more passing, 3 more physical, and 2 more defending with 2 more dribbling. Looking at the card that I've created, yes, it's very, very overpowered. He'd probably even pass as a good CDM. I don't personally think it's like too abhorrent of a card. Like, it would be interesting to hear Liverpool's fans' thoughts on mine versus EA's card, and then just general fans' thoughts on mine versus EA's Van Dijk card. But that is the number 7 from the top 10. In at number 6 is Jan Oblak. Once again, I've gone for a 92 rated here. EA have kept him as a 91. I think, for me personally, after seeing his performance in the Champions League with Atletico Madrid and some of the games that he had, and just his general season, I'm quite surprised he didn't get an upgrade. Personally, I think he's the best goalkeeper in the world right now. I had him it's just a +1. It's nothing like too major difference. And the stats generally actually quite similar. I've got 1 extra diving, same reflexes, same positioning, 1 extra speed, 2 extra kicking, and 1 extra handling. So it's not that much of a different card. But I thought Jan Oblak would be 92 rated. He's coming in as a 91. EA had Kevin De Bruyne as a 91 rated. I am shocked. I thought he was going to be a 92 rated. I am very surprised he's just remained a 91. Absolute sensational football player. For me personally right now, like, just top 3, you know, him, Lewandowski, and then the third is, I think, up for debate. But for me personally, Kevin De Bruyne is just an absolute monster. I wanted him to be a 92. I was hoping he would be. I'd given him a big 3 pace, a big 3 dribbling, a big 3 shooting, 2 bonus passing, 2 bonus physical. Maybe my card is a little bit too generous because that is a ridiculous card. But at the same time, he's a ridiculous player. And so coming in at number 5, Kevin De Bruyne, 91 for EA, 92 for me. In at number 4, guys, we have got Neymar Jr. So I also thought he would remain or did he get downgraded? Yeah, downgraded to a 91. He didn't have the best of seasons for PSG. EA got the same pace as me. I got 1 less shooting, same passing, 1 less physical, 4 less defending for me, but 1 more dribbling. I think his pace and his dribbling is not really disputed at all. I think where you can dispute him is his passing and potentially a little bit of the shooting. But yeah, he just wasn't himself this past season. I think the 91 rating is fair. The stats between myself and EA, very similar, but a little bit different. And that leaves us with just the top 3 to go. And in at number 3, guys, we've got Robert Lewandowski. And here he is for me. I again thought he would be a 92. I'm very surprised he's only a 91. I believe if they didn't cancel the Ballon d'Or, I believe he would have won it this year. I think he was absolutely spectacular. A perfect season for Bayern. He is just a true great of the game. You know, EA got him as a 91. I got him as a 92. I thought his shooting would be up there with Ronaldo's 93. My passing is a little bit lower than EA's. My physical is a little bit higher. My dribbling is much higher. You know, he is technically gifted in terms of dribbling and skill moves, Lewandowski. Yes, he is more of a target man or you know, just a number 9, so to speak. But he does have the class and the skill as well. So I'm surprised he's only a 91 rated as well. I really thought he would be 92 rated along with De Bruyne too. But EA have decided to keep him, or not keep him as a 91, but put him at the 91 spot. And that leaves just the top 2, guys. And number 2 for me is the same as the number 2 for EA, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo. I had him still as a 93 rated. I didn't think he would get downgraded. I thought he had a good season for Juventus, a good enough season to hold his rating. Interestingly enough, even though I still have him as a 93 rated, my stats are about the same as EA's, really. I thought they would downgrade his pace a little bit because he is, 35 years old now, or 34 years old. But either way, the fact that he's got 89 pace is quite wild. He has quite clearly lost an edge there. You know, I'm not saying he's slow by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not as fast as he once was. The shooting, I've got the same 93. The passing, I've got 83 versus EA's 81. The dribbling, I had at 90 versus EA's 89. And the physical, I had at 80 versus EA's 77. And that's one area where I think actually Ronaldo does exceed, even as an older man in the sport, is his physicality, He's just a specimen, isn't he? You know, he just trains hard, he works hard, he stays healthy, he stays fit, and that's a testament to why he's been at the top for so very long. And then in at number 1, I guess you guys can guess, is Lionel Messi. Now, I have him here as the 1 to watch card. Ignore the rating at 92. I also thought he was going to be a 93, which he is. I thought he and Ronaldo would both be at 93, which is why I've given him the number 1 here for me as well. I didn't know if he was going to still be at Barcelona, which is why we got the 1 to watch card. And this just again for your foot card, of course, link down below. Use code NEPO at checkout. You can go and get these cards for yourself. It's a cool card, even if you can see the reflection of everything in the camera there. But yeah, this Messi card is a really cool card. I thought, as I say, I thought it'd be a 93. I have 84 pace to EA's 85, 91 shooting to EA's 92, but 92 passing to EA's 91. I had 96 dribbling for Messi, and then defending a little bit more on the physical the same. So my guess on Messi, not too far off, and my guess in general on most of these players, not too far off. But that, I think, guys, is, well, not I think, that is the top 10 official versus what I thought was going to be the top 10. And before we get out of here today, we're going to go ahead and have a look at some of the brand new players that have been confirmed with their ratings in FIFA 21. And so, guys, here we are on the newest, latest, most recent, most relevant FIFA 21 players. A lot of these are teams not leaking them, but like announcing their squads. Some of these are getting leaked. Some of these are fake. Obviously, if they're on FUTBin, it's probably not fake, but some of them certainly are. And today, Calvin Phillips got his card out there. There's no in-game stats for a lot of these guys, which is why we'll just look at the face card stats of some of them. And some of them have got brilliant face card stats. And there are a few that I want to look at. Ashley Young being an interesting one. Hakimi coming in as a right mid now in the game. Brozovic as an 84 non-rare. Julian Draxler in there as well. Gareth Bale, the 83 rated, of course. We've got Olivier Giroud. I think his face card stats are quite interesting. But yeah, Calvin Phillips with a really disrespectful card. I think compared to his FIFA 20 card, obviously he had the 84 SBC. He already had a 75 rated, so he's been given a +1 upgrade overall. But they've actually reduced his pace by 1. They've kept his shooting the same. They've only increased his passing by 1. They've kept his physical the same and his dribbling the same. And they've only improved his defending by 1. For a star man for Leeds and for how well he played against Liverpool, that's just slightly disrespectful, isn't it? We've then got Witsel, who looks like he's going to be a machine this year. 82 defending and physical, 81 passing, 80 dribbling. Yeah, maybe a bit slow, but in the first like 2, 3, 4 weeks where there's not every player is not going to have 99 pace, 95 pace, 90 pace attackers. A lot of people are going to have, slower attackers or, like maybe mid to high 80s. Witsel is actually going to be quite usable and has a very good card. And then his counterpart there, Julian Brandt, also looks very good, even for an 84. 86 dribbling, 82 passing, good pace, good shooting. So it's going to be a good cam there. Who knows what his skill moves and weak foot are going to be. Hopefully EA give us a full database very soon. Alexis Sanchez, wow. I mean, what a few years he's had, huh? He obviously had the 95 Summer Heat card last year. He was 82 rated last year. He's been downgraded by 2 pace. His shooting and passing remains the same. His dribbling remains the same. He's been downgraded by 3 physical. But just looking at his generations, in FIFA 19, he had an 87 rated card. In FIFA 18, he had an 89 rated base card. In FIFA 17, he had an 87 rated base card. And, his 89 rated base card in FIFA 18, 86 pace, 89 dribbling, 84 shooting. His career has just absolutely fallen off, hasn't it? So Alexis Sanchez there as well, guys. And Ashley Young as well. I mean, that card is just... How that's a gold card, I don't know. He's 77 rated. He's got 77 dribbling. And then 74 defending and passing. 69 pace, 68 physical, 67 shooting. God knows how that's a 77 rated card. And then Hakimi, very well balanced, a very interesting card. 83 overall, 94 pace, 82 dribbling, and really well rounded early game stats, that's for sure. An upgrade or an inform or something like that for him. He could be one of those players that becomes one of the sort of hidden gems in the game. And then Brozovic, as I say, is an 84 rated, not a single face card stat above 81. Very interesting, very peculiar. Decisions and choices there by EA. But overall, not a terrible card. Again, a little bit slow. But not a terrible card. And then Martinez, guys, coming in with 83 pace, 82 shooting, 85 dribbling, 82 physical. That's a really nice card. Early game, he's going to be great. And Julian Draxler, I have a feeling he's going to be one of the cards that you're going to want to play with early on in the game cycle. 6'2", likely still has 5-star, 4-star. Good pace, good shooting, nice dribbling and passing for an 80 rated card. He's going to be one of those ones. I mean, he's had a card over the last few years that's just been really interesting anyway. But he's always one of those ones that goes under the radar, but can be quite good. And then Gareth Bale, of course, now an 83 rated, the official rating. I knew he wasn't going to be 79 rated. I think there's just a lot of speculation on Twitter and social media. But Gareth Bale coming in as an 83 rated, he will be unbelievably expensive. 88 pace, 84 shooting, 82 passing, and 80 dribbling. he's going to be a monster even as an 83 rated card. For me personally, I look forward to getting him into my early game starter squads. And then Rudiger there as well, a good starting centre-back, 70 pace, good defending and physical. Chilwell of Chelsea now, just a shocking card all over. And then Olivier Giroud I don't want to say he's been done dirty, because I don't necessarily think he has. But also at the same time, he's been downgraded by 3. They've taken off of him 7 pace, 2 shooting, 1 passing, 2 dribbling, and 2 physical. He's only 33 years old. Is he that slow? Possibly. Whether he has 39 pace, 59 pace, or 69 pace, it doesn't make any difference. It might as well all be the same. It doesn't make any difference. I think the shooting, it's going to depend what his in-game stats are for shooting and what his in-game stats are for dribbling. But I don't know if that's necessarily a super fair card. And then I am super excited to see this man back in FIFA. Arjen Robben, right wing, back at Groningen, where he started his career, 85 dribbling, 81 shooting, and 78 passing. I think as a central cam, he actually could be very good early on. And because of his league and nation and rating, I got a feeling he's going to be super cheap. So I'm really looking forward to getting hold of his in-game stats, guys, and seeing what he's got going on. But they are the newest players that are available for the latest FIFA 21 players that we've got. There is an entire player database there as well. Let's go and have a look at that entire player database, or more new players. Let's look at it like that. So we've obviously seen like a whole bunch of these guys. You got Thorgan Hazard there, 83 rated. Thomas Delaney, who looks brilliant. A lot of the Dortmund players actually look very good. Emre Can looks very good. And we've got, let me clear off a whole bunch of these. We already looked at Brandt and Witzel anyway. We've got Emre Can, Lucas Piszczek, and Thomas Delaney. Now, I want to see Thorgan Hazard as well, because I do like Thorgan Hazard a lot. Yeah, he's got a good card. Good pace and dribbling, good passing, and decent shooting for early stages. Thomas Delaney is going to be a machine early days. 81 rated, with an incredibly well-rounded card and very good defending and physical for that CDM role. Lucas Piszczek, so I understand, is actually a centre-back in the game this year, and for a centre-back will actually be very decent. Good pace, good dribbling, good defending physical, and good passing. Depends what the in-game stats actually are. 35 years old now for Piszczek. And then Emre Can, again, just looks like a machine. Good pace, incredibly well-rounded, 83 defending, 87 physical. So really good stats there. Akanji's been downgraded massively from an 83 down to a 78. Kovacic still an 83. Jorginho downgraded, I think, from an 84 to an 83. And a pretty... fairly useless card coming in there. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, of course, we've already seen. We've got Rebic in there. Kessie down as a 77. AC Milan, not the greatest stats. Even PSG, considering they walked their league and got to the Champions League final, Idrissa Gueye doesn't even look great as an 84. His pace, not the best. His passing, pretty terrible. Defending's good. Physical's okay. But for an 84 rated, the card's not what it used to be. But when you look at like some of the cards, Kimpembe coming in at an 81. Sarabia down to an 81. You've got, where are the other PSG players? I haven't got them here, but like Ander Herrera down to a 79. Kimpembe definitely looks like a great starter centre-back, good defending and physical and decent pace. Eric Lamela still 80 rated. Højbjerg coming in at 80 rated as well. Valverde obviously given a monster card. God knows where this card came from. I know he's been good for Real Madrid, but 86 pace, 80 dribbling, 80 physical, and then high to mid-70s for shooting, passing and defending. It's a really, really good card. And obviously, if you guys want to just go onto Footbin, you can check this out for yourself. But there's a lot of very, very good cards here that I'm looking forwards to using and seeing and playing with. Ultimately, I'm just very much looking forwards to the game. We're at that point now, and I think now we're into like the top 100 players that everybody's seen. But yeah, there's lots of players getting leaked. We'll be back tomorrow with some more FIFA 21 content. Let me know what you want to see in the comment section below. This is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.